I'll Name the Dogs, cool new tune from Blake Shelton, and it was written by Matt Dregstrom, Josh Thompson, and Ben Hayslip. The song is in the key of E, but on the acoustic guitar, we're going to go down to drop D tuning, where we drop this low string a whole step, and then we're going to capo up to the second fret, so we can play key of D chord shapes. We will need to alter them just a little bit to accommodate for the drop D tuning. We'll learn the studio version, which includes some of the stuff, the riffs, and those kind of things you hear on the acoustic that I was just playing. And then we'll also do a quick bonus tutorial that will teach you how to play it in standard tuning with the capo on the second fret. That's a little bit easier. On the electric guitar, we're going to stay in standard tuning. We're going to be playing in the key of E. We've got some cool riffs, some cool parts throughout the song, and then we've got a really interesting solo that we're going to get our fingers on and take a close look at. It's high time I tell you, no more messing around. Time to lay these cards on the table and just throw it on. Now, I'm talking you and me with the same street name, the same last name, the same everything. If I'm the spot and I'll find the money, you be the petty and I'll be the bunny. You plant the flowers, I'll plant the kisses. Baby, let's get right down to business. I'll hang the picture, you hang the star. You pick the paint, I'll pick the guitar. Sing you a song out there with the crickets and the frogs. You name the big, I'll name the dog. You can park your car in the driveway. I'll park my truck in the grass. I'll put a little swing on the front porch if you put a little tea in my glass. Watch the sunset from... In this tutorial, we're going to be talking about the studio acoustic part, or the part we hear on the recording that the acoustic is doing. This is a little more complex. It's certainly playable, but if you're looking for something that's easier just to maybe sing along with as a solo, vocal, and acoustic kind of thing, we can do that in the next tutorial, which is a little bonus tutorial we're going to do in standard tuning with the capo on the second fret still, but without the drop D. That's just going to kind of strum us through the whole song. All right, so this is the studio version. We're just going to take it in the order that we encounter these parts. The first one looks like this. Again, we're in drop D tuning here, so this low E string is dropped down a whole step. So I can play all the strings on a standard D chord, and it sounds like that. Gives us this nice rich sound. And we're going to do this riff first. Let's get just that much. All right, so if we're on a D chord here, that's open D string, that's second fret of G above the capo, third fret of B, and just leave this middle finger off that high E string for now. We're just going to play these low five strings, open, 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 second, third. And the riff is open A, hammer onto 2, and then open D, and go back to that open A string. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, then we're going to hit just this low D string, and then the rest of the chord. All right, what I just played can get you through the whole song with one little variation that we'll talk about in a minute. But first, let's learn what I just played. This progression, except for the intro in that first verse, is what is played for the entire song. Another tiny variation is over the bridge, but all of that, once we get this down, will be very easy. Okay, so we're in standard tuning here, not drop D. This is standard tuning, capo on second fret. We need a standard D chord, open, second, third, second. We need a standard G chord, which is third fret, second fret, open, open, third fret, third fret. And we need an E minor 7, which is open, second fret, open, third fret, third fret. So with these chords, the nice thing is this ring finger can stay down the entire time, making these transitions very doable. So let's go over those. In this tutorial, we're going to go over the electric guitar parts for I'll Name the Dogs, except for the solo in the bridge, which we're going to go over in the next tutorial. So we're just going to buzz through these in the order that we encounter them in the song. These parts are all tabbed out beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com. For tone, I've got a pretty clean tone going here. Just a little overdrive maybe, and if anything, just a really light reverb, a really light delay, and some compression will get you pretty close on my bridge pickup. And let's learn this first riff that we hear come in and out of the song a number of times. This happens over the one chord on the intros and in the outro, and it looks like this: 1E into 2E into 3E into 4E into 1E. Then in the intro, we sit out for the rest of that first intro. So I'm hybrid picking this. I'm barring with my left hand the 9th fret of D, G, and B. And then I've got 11 of D and 10 of B. I'm picking the D string and clucking with the 3rd finger on my right hand. I'm clucking that B string and then pulling it off. 1E and 2E and 3E and a 4E and 1E and... In this tutorial, we're going to look at the guitar solo for I'll Name the Dogs. It's a cool solo. It's got some studio magic in there, though, making it pretty tough to do exactly as you're hearing it. It's kind of swapping back and forth between pedal steel riffs and electric guitar riffs, and they're on way different parts of the neck. And it's not really something that you can play exactly, or at least not that I could figure out how to play exactly with just one electric guitar. But I did my best, and I think I got pretty close. This would be something that would be more manageable to play in a live situation that you could kind of nail every time. It's advanced. It's one of those where it's going to be easy for us to get our fingers on everything because it's real short. But then you're going to want to work it up the tempo, start at maybe 60 beats per minute, and then work it up to 84 beats per minute, which is where the song's at. For tone, it's nothing crazy, just some nice tube overdrive, maybe a little delay, a little compression, a tiny bit of reverb. Should get you pretty close when being my bridge pickup. So I'll demonstrate it nice and slow, then we'll talk through it note by note, and then we'll play through it with the metronome. This is all tabbed out, as always, beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com. So here's how it looks. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, go. Like a damn good life. You find the spot and I'll find the money. You be the pretty and I'll be the funny.